Heyo, what up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Happy Friday. It's Friday. Again. What do you know? What's up, Kevin? Good morning. How you living? What up, Dan? What up, Eddie? Happy Capital Preservation Friday. Froggy, what's up? Wolf, Mr. Bond, Jakey Jake, Miguel, good morning. Miguel says tricky spot. We're in an area where we could bounce, but if the hourly closes below 62.90 or 23,000 on NASDAQ, there's a ton more room to the downside. Appreciate the insights there, Miguel. We definitely have been needing a pullback, and we definitely got it yesterday. So definitely not upset about that. What's up, Francisco? How you doing? Just pull up the daily here on NASDAQ. Oh yeah, that's some good selling there. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So today already 316 points on NAS since the futures open. Yesterday's range from all-time highs, 554 points. Wow. Pretty cool. What's up, Alistair? How you doing? Dan says 850, next level of support. Look at just on the daily here, all these wicks that have held 780, maybe up to 830. Maybe that 50-point range there is pretty good too. Offered support many days. No, that's right. Okay. Well, demand zones down here. I have a 4-hour demand zone by 700. Yeah, 23K. I'm going to go ahead and mark that on the chart so I don't forget about it. Yeah, upstream crashed there on OBS. Hopefully that's the last time that happens today. All right. VWAP was nice resistance there on ES. Something to keep an eye on, of course. Okay, let's end the week on a high note here. Let's be smart about it. No oversized losses today. Keep it tight. Wait for opportunity. Let's crush it. Did you guys hear that opening bell? Is my soundboard working this morning? Yeah, okay. What's up, Olivier? How you doing? Jim, aloha. After 14 days winning streak, I hit daily loss limit. You know what? I don't care. 14 days is a nice streak to have. What's up, Jake? How you doing? Morning, good morning. The VIX got thick overnight. Yeah. Yeah, it's at 19 bucks right now. Nice grind up from $18. Let's see, $18. I guess that was on futures reopen last night, I think. And then, yeah, so it's been on a nice little uptrend there. Obviously, as we've been selling off, you want to see VIX tick higher. $23K is just so tempting for us to at least tap into. Do we need another VWAP hit first? Do we need to get into maybe the 200s? I don't know. Let's see if we can just go tap 23K, see what's up. Yeah, news in 28. We got University of Michigan today at top of the hour. S&P manufacturing PMI final at 8:45, so in 13 minutes. Ten points away from it. What's up, Evan? How you doing? What setup you looking for? News day like today? Well, we already. So what? News came out at 7:30, right? So an hour before open. So it's had time to. I mean, you know, the market's gonna digest the news after it hits, and then when the open happens, we'll see, you know, is there profit taking, is there more aggressive selling, do buyers throw in the towel? So we'll just kind of gauge which side's really taking over control here and then try to react accordingly. Here's 23K, 5 points away. Should push on through, looks like. There's the nice tap of it. Beautiful hit there. How you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm tired, but I'm fine. Supposed to go for a bike ride today. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I know what you guys are doing. All right. Little sweep under 23K there. Buyers show up here. Do they want a piece of this still? So yeah, on this like revised non-farm payrolls, it says the actual 73K, and then it says revised 14K. Does that mean the real number is 14K? Because that's a bit different than 73K. So yesterday I had a lot of nice trades. I think I was up. I think I had a 75% win rate. I did some more scalping after the stream, and then I got caught in a little bit of madness after at 3 p.m. when we closed, and gave back a lot of my profits. So I ended the day up like 250 or something. So it was a bit of a back and forth day on the P&L, but I was having a lot of nice trades. And so I today have a Tradeify account in Tradeify as well. This is a straight to funded 50K, so no eval. The price action is good. I don't want to waste time in an eval. I want to be ready to take trades that are going to make me money. So I grabbed that because I feel like I like the price action a little bit more now. All right, so sweep at 23K. Let's see if we can push higher. Yeah, the Apex ones have been gone for a few days now. I think Wednesday maybe was like the last shot I had at them. $600 daily profit target on the Tradeify 50Ks. Thanks, Eddie. What do I think about Top Step? They're fine. I don't think about them too much, but yeah, they're fine. What? You're trading without us? I was in a meeting yesterday and I was like a little bit bored, so I took some trades. You know. What's up, Lupek? How you doing? So a little outage there in my internet again. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about those internet problems. It's really... They're trying to get me to quit, man. It's the market makers messing with my internet, trying to get me to quit. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, it's very frustrating. Sorry about it. I know it's also frustrating from a viewer perspective. Wish there was more to be done. Yeah, no, it's happened more recently in the last 2 or 3 months. Never had any of these issues before that. All right, so we're making some good progress under 23K now. Could be interested in shorting a pop up to 23K to retest or some sort of retracement a little bit. Wouldn't mind seeing more of this downside play out. What's up, Wookie? Good morning. Ratik. Hello, how you? All right. I think it's up right now. If the stream dies again, I'll just go ahead and call it a day. But either way, I should have a video out on my channel today. Full-length video about swing trading, some options. It's a pretty good video. So please do me a favor. If you're in the stream and you see that video, please watch it and then just leave a comment. That does help a lot. Especially since I don't post very often. Let YouTube know people still like the videos. When they do show up every once in a while, comment and a thumbs up, that goes a long way. All right, so it looks like we did find a little bit of buyers down here. After grinding through the 900s down to 860s, may find a little bit of buyers here. Maybe not enough buyers. Could have a really nice sell-off today. Already down 2% on NASDAQ. I'm going to watch it on 6 devices and leave a very detailed 100+ character comment. Eddie. VIP. That's why you're a mod, Eddie. My up or down on the week? I think I'm down on this. I think I'm down on the week. MFFU. Down $500 this week. That's the only one that really matters right now. Miguel finishing with 24 points on ES on 2 trades. Wow, very nice, Miguel. are your thoughts on the MX Master Mouse? I mean, I like it a lot. The thing is, the buttons are very low profile. So what's happened before is there's something on my desk. The buttons can just bump something on your desk and click. So many years ago when I tried day trading with $1,000 when I first tried trading futures. It actually did like enter me into a trade by accident because the mouse bumped my headphones, and it was just at the right spot where it entered an order for me. So, yeah. Other than that, I like the mouse a lot. As a personal account, haven't been trading it much, but it's pretty much tanked. Had a, start off the year good, and then quickly, I think, went bad. I had some really nice trades on the personal account, and then I don't know, I think I just over leveraged a little bit. And yeah, that account's pretty much wiped. I mean, there's like $600 in it or something. I've been having internet or PC issues. I've been having internet issues. Same issues I have on the Mac. Am I gonna play games? Or you play games? Like what? Like video games? Not really. I play Time Guesser. It's because MotiveWave? No, it's not MotiveWave. It's not like isn't like the program's not doing anything. It's literally like, sometimes MotiveWave will be working fine. It'll just be my actual upstream in OBS will cut to 0 and I'll still have internet. Sometimes the internet goes out across the board, but a lot of times it's just the internet. It's like the upstream for whatever reason. It's like, it feels like it gets throttled in a way. I don't know, but it's just some sort of like inconsistency. And then when the internet goes out overall, I don't know what that's about. It's very weird when it just cuts out. But it's like what it feels like is like I'm overloading it, and it's like affects my downstream as well as my upstream, which is ridiculous to me. I don't really know. I'd probably benefit from getting a tech out here or something. So yeah, Parshav, we kind of, this green box, we just drew that on stream. This was from the daily as well. Looking at where it was supported price so many times. It's like a 50-point range here. That it's pretty interesting for me. Keep an eye on that for sure. Almost wonder if it is the local bandwidth around work start hours. Maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, there's not like a ton of businesses around here. Like, it'd be interesting if I stream in the evening if I had all these problems. Tradeify, did you go straight to funded? Yeah, I did. Got a 50K. I don't want to waste time in an eval if price action is good. All right, University of Michigan sentiment in 1 minute. I don't think I can do adaptive quality partial. I mean, I've never seen anything. I've never seen any option like that. What time's the new video dropping? Well, I was just gonna premiere it after I stream, so we can all go over there together. I'll watch it at the same time. So we'll see. Hopefully the internet, gets it together and I can finish the stream out like a, regular stream, and then, at 10, whatever, 10:15, do the premiere. All right, so there's the news hitting, putting in new lows. ES is at 4-hour demand here, so this could be an interesting buy opportunity. It's right around this green box of the daily support that I drew. Arshad, I think the adaptive quality, though, is more for the viewer side of things. You think? You said when I used to stream on Twitch, it has adaptive quality. Well, Twitch has a lot more like streamer-friendly stuff than YouTube. So yeah, maybe that's a thing there. But is the green box stronger than the orange box? Which one's the orange box? Looking for buyers to show up here. Yeah, I don't think Twitch is gonna fix my problems though, Parshov. I mean, we hopped over there one other time and it didn't work, and it's not like multi-stream is gonna make anything easier, It's only gonna add complications to this when it's already causing issues, and that's just like another thing I gotta worry about. I have multi-streaming all set up. I just gotta input the stream key and stuff, and I can do it. But yeah, I don't know. Do I want Fs on 2 chats instead of just 1? Cheese or cheers emotes, they're all the same. Got my eye on a long here. Buyers haven't showed up really all morning. They haven't shown up all morning. Let's see. If you want me to play Wonderwall, just rewind that video you watched yesterday. The introvert throwing a party, and I can play Wonderwall for you as many times as you want. Look, I got 85 viewers in the stream. If I play Wonderwall, it's going to drop to 65. I have to think to myself, is it worth it? The trend is your friend. I mean, it is, but right now, there's no shorts to take here. I wouldn't really want to take a short right at 800, right at this level of support. So after this pretty massive move, like what I say since the open, what's the range? Oh, 300 points. So I think looking for a little bit of retracement is fine. Got a lot of different pieces of confluence here. Could lend itself to a little bit of a scalp. There's some buyers hitting the tape there. Moving off 800 here. Having your long corn? You really are trading corn? Akem, you, good morning. You gave that Apex account that Evan so graciously passed on to you yesterday to your friend who has really wanted to start trading. Nice. Way to pay it forward, everybody. That's why we got the best chat in the game. So now we're 50 points off of the lows here. Makes it hard to get in because, you know, do I really want to risk $1,000 on this trade? Of course, I could go down to micros. That'd probably be a more comfortable spot to be in. So MFFU straight to funded? No, it is not. This is a good retest spot. If you're interested in reshorting, it's not the worst area. I'd like to see a little bit more of a pullback, honestly, but maybe on a day like today, we don't get that. It's just like, you know, gonna grind down, and those are the pullbacks we get. Archie, if you haven't traded once this week, that's good discipline, you know. Obviously, you said you power went out, you had other things going on, but too, that's also takes discipline to, even when you get back in front of the charts and everything's fine and you're holding off. That's great. I mean, I was proud of myself just for not trading. What day did I not trade? Wednesday or something? And then last Monday I didn't trade. I'm proud of myself just for having 1 day a week here. I haven't been trading. I think that's placing trades. I think that's good. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Evan, we all know you didn't get liquidated. Look at those orders hitting the tape there, like 62.58. 1,100 orders almost. That's held up here as resistance. No, before that we had about 1,100 sell orders. I'm gonna go for this move here. Tap 900 there. There we go. Nice little 550 points, dollars there. Let's me back to break even there on the week. A lot of buy orders there on the tape. I don't think we've seen you draw down of more than 10 points in the last 2 days. Yeah, I don't think so. Every once in a while, I feel like I know what I'm doing. Every once in a while. What's up, Maul? How you doing? Hey, man, appreciate it. Thanks. I'll duel you. I just was paying attention to my trade, which seems a little bit more important than imaginary coins. No, Ma, I didn't grab the short, unfortunately. I was having some internet issues to kick things off, and then it always felt too much of a chase. Once we got going through the 900s, we were cooking. Stacking those reds, right? So I didn't find an entry there. I just scalped long for $550. Was that? How many points is that? I can't even do the math right now. 20. Is that 27 points? Something like that. Check if you can have adaptive bitrate. No, you can't have adaptive bitrate. I mean, I've looked at the bitrate settings a lot here. I don't think so. I'll double check. No, there's no adaptive bitrate option. You type in the video bitrate. My video bitrate's 6,000 kilobits per second. You can choose your audio bitrate. You can choose your video encoder. I'm using hardware encoding. Encoder preset. That's about it. Wouldn't mind getting a little bite to eat on this Tradeify funded account here. Wouldn't mind the long side still. Yeah, just normal OBS bar shop. I don't think Streamlabs OBS gives you those features either. I can look on. I have it on my Mac here. I could look. Streamlabs OBS has dynamic bitrate? Okay, well, I would definitely look into that then. I still like the long side mall for a little bit longer here. But good luck on the short. Let's go ahead and get a 50% retracement of this range just to keep an eye on things. Oh yeah, we're pretty close to that 50%. Could be a good spot to enter short. What's my trade? It's a really short one. I longed 878 3/4. I sold at 906.50. So just this little move right here. Okay, I got Streamlabs OBS open. When you request a payout via Wise, is there an email you get from Wise when the funds are sent? Yes. Which I'm just using Apple's hardware encoder. It's not letting me, you know, it's not letting me change it. I can see if my PC is different. Okay, there's thanks, Parsha. I'll look into that because yeah, I think maybe that would help. Check this video out. Okay, we hit 50% retracement there of the opening range, so this could be a good spot for sellers to reload in. I've taken one trade today, small scalp for, I think it was 27 points we said. 27.5 points, I think. 550 on my funded futures funded account. I have a Tradeify straight to funded 50K account as well that has no trades on it. But yeah, I do want to see if sellers want to reload here. Oh, it's under. Okay. Thanks, Parshoff. I appreciate that, man. That looks to be what I was after. I did not see the advanced section yet. But that looks really good. Dynamically change bitrate when dropping frames while streaming. Yeah, that could help. For sure. What's VIP on Twitch? Like, what would I don't know anything about Twitch. What is that? What does VIP mean? Have I done any more swings lately? No, I haven't. Just as we've been floating higher and higher, I haven't been feeling it. I wish I had been because there's a ton of money to be made longing. I like this to the downside here. If we can continue rejecting, I would hop into short probably. I like to see like one last, maybe like a little mini capitulation of sorts. And then rejection, then I would look to short. Or if we just kind of start falling out here, I'd probably short that too. right, let's see if we get that little buyer push that fails. How many lots can I trade on 50K on MNQ? Depends on the platform. On Top Step, if you're trading Top Step X, then I think it's 50. I want to say 50, yeah. It's got to be on Top Step X though. So these levels are pretty solid. I mean, that support zone there for our demand on ES, that was pretty helpful for, you know, in case after 300 points you wanted to short. That's just like a, hey, heads up. Not only have we moved 300 points, it's a good bounce zone here. And the zero print got filled there on ES too. That's what Carmine was chasing on his. He went long too, a similar spot on ES. Got his bag there. All right, so now I'm looking for the short side to play out here. Jasper and Fath, who are you guys talking about? I'm so confused about who you guys are talking about. All right. I'm in short here. This is on Tradeify, instant funded one. Don Vo, I feel like I've heard of him, but I don't think I've seen any of his videos or anything. Traders who risk 30% to make 1%. Seems a bit wild to me. I mean, you gotta win a lot. Looks like I might get run over here. Take the stop on this. Oh. Just toying with me. Came within a tick of my stop. Just toying with me. This is my Tradeify trade. It's my first one. There's the stop. Just had to play with me first, you know, give me hope that it's going to go in my direction and then stop me out. So that's a 840 loss on that one, which kind of sucks. That account was a Tradeify. I think they call them Lightning, like a straight to funded. So it's a funded Tradeify account. Maybe we retest 23K. $525 lots hitting the buy there. All right. Nice job, Jasper. Here's 23K. Well, been nice just to hold my long, but I mean that probably would have kept me from shorting too, but there's 23K hit. At this point, VWAP is like 60 some, maybe 70 points away. I got VWAP in a 15-minute supply zone up there if we want to keep grinding higher. All I'm asking is for my puts to go 1,462%. Is that really too much to ask for? Very reasonable, IMO. Same. That is pretty reasonable. I agree. Ticking higher here. I think I bought the beginning of a runner and didn't notice. Yeah, well. If I held my long, you know, I could have held it for another 100 points or so. Pretty sweet. What's up, Andrew? Did you see, I think you had a little cameo in that Mango Street video from yesterday. You saw it, but did you leave a comment, Andrew? Comments are the lifeblood of our freaking business. Huh. All right, pushing higher here. We got VWAP next then. VWAP on ES as well. Be of interest. They have a static account, 2K drawdown for 6K profit goal. That's not great. Making 3x your drawdown. I know it's like 2x with end of day trailing drawdown, but yeah, I don't know. There's the video if you didn't see it. Amen. What have you been trading, Andrew? Glad you like the video, Evan. You don't think people would have gotten up from what they were doing and left if I came down and started playing Wonderball for them? I don't know, man. My friends are mean. Think we rise higher for the rest of the day? I don't know. I mean, that'd be nuts, right? To drop that much. Can you imagine the freaking wick on that one? I bet we pop up here and like chop around a bit. I feel like it's possible some of the best moves have happened. What other market, Andrew? Are you trading like Forex or something? You know, when I was talking about longs, some people said trend is your friend. It is your friend until it's not. And I like to look for the spots where is it likely for the trend to either end or at least pull back, and I could participate on that pullback. Andrew, did you post a link or something? Because I didn't see you say anything. Have I seen Kellyanne's website? No. It's just a bunch of noise, man. Oh, crypto. Okay. It's my biggest payout, 2650. That's 2,650. But prop firm payouts aren't all there is to trading. You know, I think that's just what everyone focuses on, especially with futures. was thinking about buying down here, honestly. Just doesn't feel over yet. The 15-minute is a very nice bullish bar. We're past the 50% retracement that I was looking for. But I don't know. Right now, there's a rejection of 23K there. All right, well, 23K rejecting. Like a little selling activity is picking up here. Let's see. Let's watch. Is order book a worthwhile indicator of long in yesterday? No. No. I wouldn't worry about that, really. It's more interesting. I mean, to really look at the order book in terms of where do you see like these big orders getting hit? Where do you see like right here, we have large buys, large sells, you know, a lot of activity here. That seems pretty interesting to watch and just gauge like, okay, what happens from that point? You know, you can think about it, who's getting absorbed, who's potentially getting screwed over. But you can't just be like, oh, there's, you know, right here I see this green spike, right? So that's orders on NASDAQ. I can't be like, well, that should hold then, you know, because that's those orders can get pulled. Andrew, it's not your internet. All right, I'm back. So, hang on a second, Andrew. I'm gonna re-answer your question, but let's just keep an eye on things here. What's up, Tachyon? How you doing? What's up, Charlie? What up, any TBM viewers? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Friday. Having a little bit of internet issues here, but we are getting through it. Friday dad joke from Tachyon. Uh-oh. My teacher always said not to worry about correct spelling because we have autocorrect. And for that, I'm infernally grapefruit. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. That was something. I think I still like the longs. Well, I don't know. I don't think I can take action at this location. Yeah, it's not easy trying to deal with the tech issues in the stream and focus on the trading. I kind of still like the long side here. I really do would like to, I do really do want to see VWAP get hit maybe. So nice rejection on the ES at the S2 pivot. You trade when you're hungry though? Yeah, yeah. I've definitely traded when I was hungry before. Can I trade well? That's another question. All right, so Andrew, what I was saying was no, you can't use the order book really in that regard. I was saying it's better to look at it for areas of interest. Like on ES here, we had large orders, fairly large orders. 500 buys, 500 sells, hitting right around the same area. And you can see a lot of orders were sitting here after that. And so you start to develop like kind of a thesis. So what I think most people would look for is like absorption. So you see like let's say you see large sell orders here hitting the books and hitting the tape. I guess they're actually transacting, but you're not seeing follow through to the downside. Then there's like a passive buyer there absorbing those sell orders. So then you're like, well, okay. Paired with other analysis, maybe we move higher from here. These sellers are not making any progress. We might be moving away to the upside. A little tempted to buy here. Don't like that rejection though on the 5. It's kind of ugly. Maybe we do move back down. I mean, sellers have been in control. So any chance I'll learn volume profile / footprint, etc. for your edge? I don't mind. Yeah, I'm open to it. I'm open to incorporating that kind of stuff. I spent time with footprint. It's hard. I find it challenging on NASDAQ, but yes, it's a little bit easier. All right, back under 50% retracement. Let's maybe see some more downside play out. Maybe move down to 900, a little pop up, and then continue lower. Since I'm in the US, you can copy trade like 400 accounts, so Grizz could be like 900 times 400. You know how much that would cost? First of all, where are you getting all the accounts from? Just all like 10 different prop firms? That'd be so much to manage and it would cost a fortune. Obviously you can make a ton, but man, just managing all that would be such a headache. Codis, what up? Happy Friday. You learned a good lesson from trading over 1 year now. Never anticipate, but react to price. Yeah, I've heard that many times. I would say you could definitely, when I have like these areas, like these green box here, you think you could say I'm like somewhat anticipating buyers to show up. I'm not acting on it, but I'm saying, this would make sense to me, yada yada. So I don't know, there's like just different ways to, maybe it's semantics, but that's fine. Well, it's great. Have a good weekend, man. Enjoy it. This is looking a little bear flaggy right now. Volume really dropped off here. Long? I'm looking at shorts now. I think the short side seems a little bit more likely now to play out. All right, I'm gonna pop in a short here. Might take a couple stabs to get it right, but I'm gonna go for that here. The idea of fast food often? No, I never eat fast food really. Just take the low midnight. What you think? Low of day for a profit target? Is that what you're saying? Have I seen any movies? Yeah, I see a lot of movies. Movie of the year so far? I don't know, man. I liked Friendship. I liked F1. I mean, in theaters, those are probably two of my favorites. I saw the Wes Anderson one, Phoenician Scheme. It's pretty fun. It's treat time for the boys. You sit, Chester? Good boy. Good job, got it. All right. One more? Yeah. Good boys. All right. Good job. All done. All right, so short's working out so far. I like my entry. It's right around the 50% retracement there. What's karma on the day? Let me guess, reversal long on the bottom. Yeah, he did. Similar time to when I went long, but he stayed in. He was on the ES and he stayed in for longer. He also took a trade after non-farm payrolls came out. Made a little bit of bag there, so he had 2 winning trades as far as I know. 1 break-even trade, I think, and walked away. Okay, so short's still playing out here. I'm cool with it. I'm going to take a quick pee break, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Why didn't you just copy him? I don't copy trade anybody. That's not sustainable. Should lock some profit there. I am in one mini. There's nothing to block. It's either in or out. I'm short, Parshav. Might have to sit in this one for a little bit here. I can stay away from my stop loss. Jasper, you'd copy someone who's profitable? I don't know. I just don't think copy trading works. All right, back to my entry here. Considering taking this trade on my fund of futures as well here. We can reject here. Similar entry to our Tradeify one. The problem is, like, if you copy trade someone, you're just like never gonna, you can have a hard time like having the same conviction as them and like actually doing what they're doing and having like, they might have a different risk tolerance than you, and you know, it's just hard to do it if you don't know why they got in or anything. It's hard to stay in, you know. I've seen it happen a million times where people just they don't know how to manage the trade. They think it's so easy, but in actuality, I don't think it's as easy for them. All right, chat. Who's doing something fun this weekend? Let me know. What should I do this weekend? Yeah, like what you guys are talking about, like you could do like what Stretch is doing, where you just kind of, it's more gambly and maybe you get a lot of payouts, but like it's not sustainable long term. And you're not like, I rather, like you guys are saying, learn the skill to do it right and to have longevity. There are shortcuts to like trying to make a quick buck, but I think that will just slow down the actual progress of becoming a good trader. Charlie, you're going to the lake and golfing. Nice. Chicken, you're delivering pizzas. I used to do that. Alistair, you're eating cheese and drinking wine. Well. Loreni, you're gonna redesign your strategy for NASDAQ. Nice. Why did I stop making trading videos? I just wanted to focus on actually trading. I do want to get back into it. It's fun. Like, I enjoy doing it. And I have a video coming out today, Vice Trader. So after stream, we'll premiere the new video. I think it's a fun one. It's pretty cool. All right, a little bit of drawdown here. I wonder if my stop is far enough. It's 30 points there. 24 points here. I bounced there at the VWAP band, the lower band there. Evan, you're still in your 20s, so you'll be chilling on the porch with some port and a nice crossword puzzle. Yeah, normal 20s behavior. Froggy, you're going to sit at home angry that you don't have enough money to justify going to concerts you're missing. I mean, concerts are so crazy expensive. I mean, there's a lot that I don't go to. But I've been to so many concerts too that I'd also, unless I haven't seen the band before, I don't feel as much FOMO. And also living in Chicago helps because like bands come here all the freaking time, which is awesome. So if I miss it this time, like a lot of times I'll be back in like 8 months. I can catch it then. Would you consider adding to your trading style? I would definitely consider refining it for sure. Always looking to improve. Which to your comment, Tito, where's your other comment? Did you comment earlier? I'm trying to find out. Tito7. You say, which to my comment, Dan, I do believe you need to know your exact setups. Which ones you're making money on and which ones you're not. Yeah. Not just saying I trade price action and that's my strategy. Yeah. That's fair. But did you comment before? I don't know what you're referring to. It would be good to definitely quantify and qualify my setups so you can track it better. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Yeah, Froggy, I mean, That's crazy expensive. I was talking about this with a friend. I was like, for a lot of my life, the most I ever spent on a concert was $30. And anything over 30, I'm not going to. That's mostly when I was like a teenager and in my early 20s and stuff. But now after COVID, it's just been, everyone's like making up for the couple years they didn't tour or something by like charging like 5 times the price. It's insane. It's wild. I love your marking of zones, but I see that you don't have an entry method. I think definitely could improve my entries. I always like think my profit targets are good. I think my entries often I'm not very happy with. I feel like they're often a little late. So I would also agree with that. Peter, you don't have to tell me about that. I hated being really into music as a teenager and living in Indy because they play Ohio and they play Chicago, and big F you to Indy. Like I hated it. Sucked. I feel like your supply and demand zones are always pretty solid. Sometimes exacting, you don't take entries based off them. Yeah, it's because I think they're better for taking profit as opposed to entering, just because, you know, we can grind through those zones pretty easy. But it is like confluence here, so I didn't have a demand zone. Let me switch screens here. I didn't have a demand zone on NASDAQ up here. I did on ES though, so that kind of helped when I had this, I'll call it a support zone with the demand zone. So pairing that did help me get long there. And then I don't think I had any supply to take profit at, but so that's what I'm looking for, the key levels, 50%, psych levels, VWAP, etc. I think it was a good conversation. There are certain things that you don't realize about your own trading, but when other people watch you, you're like, oh, do I do that? I didn't even realize, you know? It's like sometimes you don't even have the awareness of what's going on with your trading. Other people can point it out, so I appreciate it. All right, there's those 2 trades. Let's see if we can get a flush here. Also code an algorithm to trade for you with a profitable strategy. Yeah, I'm trying to get more into that making a trading bot kind of thing. Like I'm going to do it for a video, but I also just want to do it to see if I can make something profitable, because that'd be pretty cool. Alistair, have a good weekend, man. All right, chat, what do you guys think of this profit target? I have around 870 if we get a flush here. I think 900 is a safer one, but I also think we could easily flush through 900. I could target lower. I don't mind looking for something like in this range though, for in case there's, you know, sometimes we get a higher low in this range and we move away, and I can exit. So I don't know. 870 I think is decent. I think it's possible we revisit the lows. You know, get that flush. I can target a little closer to 800. And if I want to get out of this early, I can just target like 900. Should have an end of the day review with chat so we can see what you did and how you can improve. I like that, Wolf. If you guys want to, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, put it in TradeZilla and like kind of mark down notes. So, bit of consolidation chop here. I don't mind necessarily. I was kind of expecting a little bit of it. But I just want the overall, I just want to be right on overall direction because I can be patient in this trade. I think I got to get out of here before long. I got to go have a session at the gym with a trainer. So I do have to get out of here before long and I want to premiere the video. So it's possible we leave while I'm still in this trade. Jasper, are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody else on that? Talking about my like take profit thing? Or are you talking to like Froggy about stuff? Yeah, I'm up 520 right now here. But I'm also down to 840 overall in the P&L. So I don't really want to trade the P&L. I want to trade the chart here. And again, I think, could we bounce to 900? Absolutely, we could bounce to 900. But I think this consolidation here, I think we're good for a flush. If we do bounce to 900, I'll probably take it off closer to break even. Is it hard to keep adapting to market changes? Yeah, it's a challenge for sure. You've been watching me since 2023 and have seen many flaws. I have nothing but love for you and wish you end up profitable in the near future. Okay, thanks. I mean, I'm profitable this year thanks to the video you're going to see in a few minutes. So far, a little green on the year, but yeah, I would like to lock in with futures here. So that's my primary focus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go more 870s. I think I like better 867. So around there, I think. All right, Froggy. Sorry about that. Have a good weekend. Lorena, your take profit's 850. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of around where I'm thinking too. In case there's just like one of those classic little higher lows there. I've seen that a ton. What's the one thing you'll spend money on, Dan? Like house stuff. House. I'm you know, I spend a lot of time at my home and I want it to be nice and I want to feel good in it. So I would definitely like spend more on a house than I would like on a, you know, relative to my income than like a car. Like I don't really care about a car so much. I care more about my house. Like if I was making trades by Matt Patrick Whelan money, I'd definitely build a custom house. I like all that stuff, you know. Otherwise, I don't really like, you know, I don't really like spending money that much. Now that I'm in my like 30s, mid to late 30s, who's counting? I definitely do go for like a quality item that can last longer, that costs a little bit more upfront than you know, instead of just a cheap item. So, you know, I do spend a little bit more on stuff like that. Just in the hopes that it lasts longer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like the cheap. Like I have a pair of like cheap H&M sweatpants that I wear all the time that I love. And I have like a more expensive pair of sweatpants that got holes in it faster. So what account is that? I'm trading, this is a Tradeify straight to funded. And then I have a My Funded Features funded account. Dan, look where it's rejecting. I said 909. There's something that holding price. Well, I can see on the books. I can see some orders sitting there, so it is possible we bounce here. Like I said, I am hoping we smash through it. If we bounce, I'm pretty sure I exit at break even. Not sure I don't know. Chicken, have a great weekend, man. Using my Canon M50 Mark II for birding in nature. Thinking of upgrading or getting a Sigma 150 to 600 millimeter. Do I get a better camera for a bit more bucks? Just depends on what's actually your pain point with photography. Like, do you find that you just don't have the right focal length, or you want a better lens, or do you find like, oh, the autofocus system sucks, the camera's kind of slow? Like, is it something with the camera that's holding you back, or something with the lens? That's just, you gotta have to think about it that way. All right, I'm at break even. I think I'll be at break even on both of these. Getting later into the session. What's up, ZZ Trade? Have I thought about using Replicanto on Ninja to copy your trades? No, I have a copy trader on MotiveWave I can use for rhythmic accounts. I don't like Ninja. I like MotiveWave better. So I'd rather stick with that platform. What Mac machine do you have? I have a Mac Pro, but this, I'm using my PC right now. I have a trading PC as well. Come on, let's break through 900, guys. Let's go. Come on, NASDAQ. I would love to end the Tradeify account green today. You know, I tried Tradeify a little bit before, a couple of months ago, and I was not hitting good on those. I would love for those to just get a little green going on those, get the momentum moving in the right direction. That would feel good. And it's Friday. I love going to the weekend green. Feels awesome. Makes me excited for Monday. You know, when you go into the weekend after shit week or bad session, sometimes less, you know, you kind of feel a type of way on the weekend, and I like to be like really pumped going to the weekend, pumped for Monday. So that's where I bounced before here, right there. Pretty much kill this trade here and be about flat on the Tradeify. But again, that's trading my P&L and not the chart. If we do get some strong looking buyers here, yeah, maybe I'd go ahead and flatten. So I'm not holding for greed. I'm holding because this is what I believe likely to happen. Here we go. 8.99. I don't want us to wick too hard here. I know there's buyers sitting here, but I do want them to be overwhelmed with sells. I want the sellers to be aggressive here, smashing it. Thanks, Evan. I appreciate that, man. I would like to make a video. Let's see. If price equals low, buy. Else, if price is high, sell. Else, panic. Bro, that's like 100% success rate. It's gotta. It's really funny. All right, come on, sellers. Smash it. Slam the bid. A lot of action going on here on ES. Come on. Just dump it, man. Come on. I know you wanna. You know what might help? It might help if I draw a little Crayola drawing to tell for the market to know what to do. You know, sometimes the market gets confused. So you just gotta tell it. So putting this line here, it just gives the market a little direction so it knows, oh, I'm supposed to go down here, you know? I find that helps. This heat map is Motivave's heat map. Comes with the order flow version. What's up, Zachary? Good morning. Don't fight the market. I'm not. I'm just being patient. Like, I'm not going against the market. I'm going with the market right now, but it just requires extra patience. Still in the short, yes. I might be exiting here. Okay, I'm going to take 25 points. Sorry, no, 15 points on my funded features. If we get a bounce. Company held an ASMR event over Teams for employees. Oh my gosh. They're like, all right, everyone, since we're a family, let's do an all hands ASMR. Jim, I have 4 monitors, but this one here is just the main one I'm using on the PC. The other one is for streaming, so it's OBS and Spotify. Then on my right are my Mac monitors. So I have Thinkorswim open. I have one option open, etc. Oh boy. Give me that flush. Give it to me. Please. Masking so nicely. There we go. Come on. Let's break 900. I want to premiere this video. but I want to be away from my stop loss as well. This is looking good. I like this. I like the pop, and I like the revisit here back at 900. I think to me that increases the probability of it breaking. You know, we pop back up here. I'm gonna feel a lot less good about that. So looking for that flush here anytime now. Give it to me any second. Just go ahead and do it. It's all right. Don't be shy. Remember the drawing I did, market. It's a very nice drawing for you to tell you which direction to go in. Almost took profit on this one. On my fun features here. I am tempted to lock in $1,000 day here, but again, trying to avoid trading the P&L. Sometimes you have to in the funded, prop firm world, but I'm gonna try to avoid doing that here. Okay, now that we popped up here, I feel a lot less good about this flushing. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right. Trading is about making money. Why are you telling me that like I don't know? Dude, I've been doing this for a minute, okay? I know what I'm doing in the sense that I'm following my plan and being very patient. Does look like it's gonna pop up here, and I'll take the stop in profit. Took profit there on my fun features. All right, took profit there too. So it's a long trade. Really was looking for that 900 break, as you know. It's not happening yet. It still happened, but not yet. But still decent trade on, or decent day on my fun features. 830 on the day, minus 500 on Tradeify. So I'll get after it next week. And now I have a brand new video. So let's go ahead and move over there. If you would be so kind, please leave a comment. It really does help. So let me figure out how to, I always forget how to make it go to the next video. Redirect. I think I do an instant premiere, if I remember correctly. Let's try it. Or maybe not an instant premiere. Too late to change it. Maybe a scheduled. There we go. Okay. We're going to head over to my new video. Again, if you would, leave a comment. Really does help. Tell your mom about it. She can watch it too. See you guys Later. Have a good weekend.